Hello. Today, at the request of Easy Comic Reader, I am going to show off some of the wife's junk journals. He hasn't been on the Crazy Hungarian show the last couple weeks, and I've been saving him to catch him on there. And I figure, what the heck, I'll make a video and other people can check out. And that way, it's just a junk journal style video, and it doesn't mess with our comic book cover show and stuff like that we've been doing. But this one here, she told me was one of the first books she bought because it was our friend's store has a couple people that made junk journals back in the day that uh, I'm guessing caught the wife's eye, or she may have started seeing them online or whatever. But they would make basically the base of the junk journal for you, do the cover and everything, put a few things on it, and then the pages and stuff, and then you just fixed it up and added whatever you want. My wife likes her bats, of course, so got all kinds of fun bat related items on there. And these are very well filled. And with the junk journal, you got little like slots that you can stick things in. Pull that out, get it. It's a loose item in there, organized. And then you can just make whatever out of the pages. This has a little card and stuff. They paper clipped things to it. I'm gonna mess up all her stuff. Yeah, does a lot of fun things in these. She loves her horror. There's a lot of horror related items. Rob Zombie, of course, in there. I haven't bought anything from them in a while. Little Frankie and the Bride of Frankenstein from Toxic Tunes. I always like to pick up those posters. Remind me of me and the wife. Interesting and kind of a Ozzy looking character there. Should have done this on the overhead camera. Would have been easier. Uh, Bookmarks in there. You can probably take out. Yeah, those can come out and you can use them and stuff. Little little game sheets and word finds you can stick in them. Lots of fun. Lots of things to notice. Oops, can't do it. Oh well. Uh, actually, do it like this. Turn it down a little bit. Then I can flip through. Maybe flip through better. Old Hot Topic stuff. Haven't been there in a while. More bookmarks and stuff. More bat stuff. Then, of course, you got to write in them and add things to them. Personalize them. Nightmare Before Christmas. Basically, yeah, you get the gist of it. Yeah, that was one of the first books she bought. She added to it, made it her own style. And this one's just a smaller, basic red one. And these ones that she gave me don't have a bunch of jewels. You know, she's got strings hanging off them and stuff. You can't really see them with my shirt, but she has a bunch that she also started adding jewelry to and stuff. This one doesn't look as full. The Dracula. I think that's the play sheet for a play we went to go see, which I could go for another one. It's been a while since we've been to a fun play. I know some of my people I grew up with, went to school with, they got a new play coming up, but I can't remember the name. It wasn't anything that I recognized that really grabbed me. Cula. Vampirella stuff. There's a little bat thing I drew up for her. I did a bunch of little art pieces that she took and put into her things. It's just a smaller book, shorter. I believe all these, other than the first one, were ones that she did from the beginning. Yeah, she's got a subspecies. She's got a lot of damn vampire stuff. That was cool. What was that? That's something she glued on there. I'm like, who drew that? But yeah, it's she's got this thing where every time she gives someone one of these, other people see it and they want it, and it's basically she's made probably yeah, probably close to 100 of these things. We've never sold a single one because she keeps giving them to people. Because that's the way we are. I want her to make some comic book related ones up that I can try and sell. Yeah, like a little double coffin thing that kind of puffs out to represent for the cemetery there. One's also a very short, as in height, wise one that she did. And it's like you go to like library sales and stuff, or you can find damaged books in different places, and that way you could use the cover, rip the insides out, and then use the insides for little things that you want to do with them. Nice to also dye your own pages. She does that. Just take them and put them in the little aluminum baking pans and just put different colored dyes in and mix up the colors however you want and just dip them and hang them and let them dry and then dip them again if you want. This one I really liked. I forgot about this picture, but this is a scene from The Lost Boys, or I did a big bat moon in the background, and that's that bridge where they hang off of, and the one's dropping down. But yeah, I always like that image. I like doing the basic, what do you call it, where it's just the outline of the character and it's blacked out, and that way you just see the silhouette style imagery. Is it got some blank pages in here on this one? Just gotta get to filling it. That's like an envelope with stuff in it. These are fun. Yeah, I wish I could have got a hold of my comic book related ones. But those I'll show off again in the future once, because they're up in my new room, so. It's like we have so many stickers, and it's like no idea what to do with them. That's why these things come in really handy, because you can easily stock up on too much crap, and then they never get used, and then when you do go to use them, they don't have the sticky factor anymore. They don't stick as well or whatever. Got a bunch of pages she needs to fill on this yet. But yeah, one more here that she gave me to look at. Off. And this one is an example of using material. She bought this bat material at a fabric place and just put it on the cover herself. There's a little beaded page marker there. Has really big beaded strand of stuff in there. Dear Dampier. Nice little poem on the inside cover of the book. Vampire poem. This is a vampire poster you can open up and check out. Nosferatu. Ah, that was also a playbill. I don't know where she got all these playbills. I don't remember seeing them till now. Yeah, she's got some pretty cool ones. She bought them off eBay or something. Camera kind of cuts out all the words on everything. I don't know why. There's some. Are these? Oh, they're cool. Film negatives. Yeah, I'm getting a message from someone right now. It's probably her. She's out and about with her friend. She just sent me pictures of a couple comic books I did not have the covers for, so I'm like, yeah, grab them. And it looked like they had half price book stickers on them. She got him upside down. I suppose he's hanging. David from the Lost Boys. He's probably hanging upside down. Sliding down on me. He's the Vampire Slayer. Right. Trading cards you can stick in there. Got them in trading card cases, and she glued them to the page. The cases. I didn't say she could take my trading card cases. Ghoulie. Part of the Bat organization. Every year I donate money to them for a Christmas present. That's the only Christmas present we do. We did talk about it this year, though, and next year I think we're gonna start doing stockings again for each other. It's just it's so much shit that you don't need to buy people shit that's just gonna pile with the other stuff. So it's just she's got a bunch of blank pages in here. She has to get her butt working on. And some more playbills. Yeah, those are examples of junk journals. If you're curious about her junk journals, there you go. Show them off. It's all gonna fall if I put that there. So I better not do that. But yeah, she's she loves doing them. Right now, with being in the new place, she still has to set up her craft room, which I'm sure she'll do upstairs. Since I got my new YouTube studio upstairs too. But yeah, it's this winter we'll probably be doing all kinds of fun craft. We'll show off more come that time, but for now that was just a basic showing off some junk journals. So easy, and whoever else wanted to check it out, good. Uh, give them some ideas, hopefully, for getting into junk journals themselves. Um, but yeah, there's so much fun things you can do if you get all crafty. You don't throw everything away. Keep stuff. You can take pictures. You can. I mean, I keep a lot of comic book related imagery that I get from the free catalogs and stuff like that. I just cut it up and keep it in a box just in case. But eventually, I want to take like ceiling fans, take the blades off the ceiling fans, and make some cool comic book ceiling fan images. Done stuff like a dresser and completely covered it in comic book superhero type stuff. And you can separate them by the like DC, Marvel, or different types of characters if you want. If you have enough imagery for a single character, a couple characters, then you could do something that was just based off them. But so much stuff you could do with old furniture and just make it look way better. Yeah, it's like you don't really have to glue the stuff to it either. You can also put like clear style, clear style coating over the top of it, and that's just like gluing stuff down, anyways. Uh, but yeah, there's so many things you can do if you actually think about it and mess around with the stuff. So check those things out and see if anything catches your interest and make something. Show me it. I want to see it. I like to see new things by people and see what. Oh, I got answer my wife, but she sent me an image of a Madman comic that I do not have, and then a Madhouse comic I do have, but my copy is really beat up. That one looks way better, and that is the story that a friend of mine, Kevin Wolf, uh, basically took the cover and made a story out of it because on the Madhouse comics, the picture on the cover is not represented on the inside. So that was a fun vampire's ghoul daughter that wanted her own little uh, playhouse, dollhouse, but she wanted a spooky style dollhouse. And he did a wonderful job with that. Uh, took the concept and ran with it, but hopefully he'll keep doing stuff like that. I really enjoy when he does. But he's also working on his own characters that he works with. So, but that's it for today. Thanks for checking out the junk journals. Uh, we'll get back with more stuff like this in the future. Keep following under the call of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes. leave a comment. I'll comment back. We got the Crimson Fellow Comic Club that we put out twice a month. Uh, check that out with a group of characters. And you can catch Easy and the Boys on the Crazy Hungarian show at 9 p.m. Central Time on Friday nights. And I also, well, no, I'll mention that on a comic book related episode. But yeah, that's it for now. Take care. I'll talk to you again soon.